on, Screaming Geek Me here. I am Jerry the Geek. Today's video, we've got a collection update for you. This is, by the end of November, and we're going to talk about everything I picked up this month. But before we get into that, if you like physical media, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, if you like home theater movies in general, please check out my videos on my channel because I do these collection updates. I do unboxings, discussions, reviews. Check that stuff out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on. And always comment below. Let me know what you think anytime. What you think of these pickups, if you've got any of these. So let's jump into my collection update for the month of November. Everything I picked up this month. Tomorrow's the 30th, but I don't have anything else coming in. Should have some next week, so I'll roll into December. But so we're going to kick off with some things I got from Amazon. And the first one, I actually got delivered November 1st. Talk to Me on 4K. I've never seen this one. It was a blind buy. Got this for about $10, so I had to, snag that one. Now, this next one was a set I actually just did an unboxing of. Paramount Scares Volume 2. This is one that came out a couple months ago. I really wanted it, but I can't spend that high dollar. I just can't spend all that money on these big sets unless, if I know they're going to sell out, I might jump on them, but these don't sell out, so I took a chance. I waited for a good deal, and I did get one, so glad to finally have this. Next up from Amazon, I got the latest Bad Boys, Ride or Die. This is the newest one in the franchise. There's another one I was waiting for. I cannot spend that $30 for new releases. So I was waiting, and this just went on sale for $16.99. So I was like, yeah, I didn't delay. I was like, I'm getting this puppy. So we'll hopefully be checking this out real soon. Next up is from releases from Diabolic. First up, we've got Chronicles of Riddick on 4K. This is an Arrow release. This one, when I got it, they sent me the Blu-ray, so I had to send it back, and Diabolic was really good. They're really quick. They gave me the return label. I got it shipped back. Got this replacement very quick, so hats off to Diabolic for taking care of that for me. Next up, another Arrow release is the reboot of Friday the 13th from 2009. There's 4K release here. Very gorgeous. I like the slip cover. Next up, we got Caligula. This is this is a classic. I have not watched this since VHS days. Now I still remember, back in the day, this was considered on, porno back then. It was really very borderline, very raunchy, from what I understand. Like I said, we're talking in the 80s here, so I was, probably 13, 14 years old, so I don't remember anything about this. This came out on 4K. Now, this edition here actually came from Draft House, and there's also an edition that came out from Umbrella. That one was way too pricey, so I went with this edition. It still has 2 or 3 versions available. I will be checking these out and do a comparison and, let you know what I think of this. And the last Diabolic release is something I was dying to get a hold of, and many out there were, and they sold out. Trick or Treat, the all-time classic, has cameos with Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne. Great heavy metal theme, movie. I was glad to finally get this. I love the artwork. Great edition. And if you missed out on this, or if you didn't feel like spending, $70 for this version, they are putting out a standard release of this, 4K Blu-ray and even a DVD. So if you're interested in that, check out Synapse site, because you can order them. They come out, I think, in March. So definitely jump on that if you, didn't get this one. Next up is a couple I pre-ordered straight from Shout Factory. They're limited edition sets. And the first up is Labyrinth box set. I did an unboxing of that you can check out. I did that with my wife. It was kind of more of an informal boxing on a couch. But it's very cool. Also did reviews of the actual 4K itself if you want to check out. Telling you, comparing it with a Sony release. But I think these might still be available and also in Grub as well. But if you're a big fan of this movie and the next one we'll get to, these are very cool sets. They are worth the money in my opinion, if you're a collector and enjoy the movies. Now the other one from Shout, of course, is the Dark Crystal. Again, this box set, gorgeous. This is definitely one of my favorite movies. Labyrinth wasn't one of my favorite. I mean, it's a good movie, but my wife is the one that loves that one. But yeah, great additions from Shout Factory here. Next up is an eBay pickup. This is the only time I bought from eBay in the month of November. Got the Sleepy Hollow series, it completes all 4 seasons. I honestly did not know anything about the TV series. I knew about the movie. It wasn't until, my wife and I just finished up watching the Bone series again, and there was one episode in that I learned that it was a crossover with the Sleepy Hollow series. So once I learned about that, we jumped on. We streamed a few episodes. We really liked the show, so we went ahead and bought the entire collection on DVD. They're not available on Blu-ray. I think there's like 2 seasons on Blu-ray, but being Fox, we ain't going to see the rest of them ever on Blu-ray. So if you want the entire series, DVD is the way to go. We are we're in season 2. Very good show. Really enjoy it. Next up is some Grub releases. And of course, the top one we got was the Terminator 4K Steelbook here. This was a nightmare to get. It was, such high demand, and there was whole ball. I mean, if you want to know more about it, check out my latest video about my massive rant about some different things. And it was, issues with Grub. They did take care of it, but yeah, it was hell getting this. Next up, we've got Dune Part 2 on 4K. I hadn't planned on getting this anytime soon because, prices were usually pretty high. I was just waiting for some deals. And all of a sudden, Grub did this big 4K sale. And I was surprised to see some new titles, set really cheap. So I had to get this one, add it to the collection. Next up is a Horizon American Saga Part 1, Chapter 1, I should say. I have not watched this yet. I really want to get into this. I really like Kevin Costner stuff. He did film a second one. He's planning on doing 4 of them. Because of the second, how this one bombed and the second one didn't get a big release. So he says he will do them. It's just a matter of securing the finances. So his quoted say he's out begging for money so he can be able to complete his idea. So I hope he can finish. I really like when these actors have passion projects that they want to do. Next up, we've got the 4K of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. We got a Migration on 4K. Another one we're looking forward to watching. Was hoping to watch with the grandkids here this past weekend, but we didn't get a chance. The Fall Guy. I've heard a lot of really good things about this. I'm trying to keep an open mind with this one because I grew up with the TV show with Lee Majors. So I know this is going to be far from that. This is just took the idea and just made a new movie with it. So I just need to forget about the TV show and try to keep an open mind, because I heard some good things. I really want to like this movie. And the last one I got from Grub, Despicable Me 4. Definitely add to the collection because I have the first 3. I've got the Minions movies. So I had to get this one to round out the collection. Next up is a Walmart in-store purchase. Wonka Steelbook. This is one I really wanted to get when it came out. I was just kind of waiting, holding off on it. Of course, in the beginning, it was going out of stock a lot of times. It was in and out of stock and could never find it and couldn't order it online. So saw it was a couple dollars off on it was like around $32. So I was like, what the hell, just go ahead and pull the trigger, pick this up this last week. Then from Walmart online, we've got a couple. We got the Labyrinth exclusive Steelbook here. Again, this is the new Shout Factory version, and of course I did the set. I had to get the Steelbook as well for the collection. And of course then we got the Labyrinth Steelbook as well to go with it. Very cool looking Steelbook here. I really like this. Now to round up the list for the month, some movies I did not expect to pick up because where I picked them up, I did not expect to see them. Was a local drugstore next town over where my wife works. You know, had to stop over there, pick up a couple scripts, and walking down the main aisle, I seen something. Like, what the hell? That was a movie rack, and there was some. Wait a minute, they got some Kino Lorber titles. Like holy shit! I mean, they had a lot of Blu-rays, some DVDs, some TV shows. They didn't have any 4Ks, but I was like, I did not expect to see this in a freaking local drugstore. So I picked up 3 Blu-rays here. And one of them is a Paramount title, Mark Wahlberg's The Gambler. I didn't know anything about this one, so I was like, oh, what the hell? And these were, I took the stickers off. I want to say these were only like $3, maybe 4 at tops. I want to say they're $2.99. I can't remember. I do have, must have been $2.99 because total I paid $11.25 for all 3 of them. Next up is a couple Kino Lorber Blu-rays. The Great Train Robbery. Old classic I'd never seen. Has Donald Sutherland, Sean Connery. Who else? Leslie Ann Down. And it's also it's a Michael Crichton movie. So yeah, I've never seen this. I'm looking forward to checking this out. And I like some old classics like that. And next up, we got a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. No Retreat, No Surrender. Another Kino Lorber title. Like I said, I cannot believe I've seen this sitting on a rack in a local drugstore. So there you have it. Everything I picked up in a month of November. Numbers-wise, we picked up 19 4Ks, 3 Blu-rays, and 1 DVD, which was the Sleepy Hollow, complete series set. So I got a total of 23 new titles for the month. And money-wise, we went up a lot this month because we had those limited edition sets from Shout Factory, some steel books. So spent a lot more this month than the previous months. So it came in at $740.50. So quite a bit. So hopefully December is going to be a little bit less, trying to be a little cautious. We'll have to wait and see. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please comment below. Let me know what some of your big pickups of the month were. Are there any of these I picked up that you might be interested in looking, checking out? Again, I do have some, I have unboxing videos of the Labyrinth and Dark Crystal box sets. And also got reviews of those 4Ks as well. And I don't think I have any reviews of anything else I picked up. A lot of stuff are new releases, and I'm trying to, for the month of December, I'm going to work on 2024 releases because at the first of the year, I do want to do a top 10 list of what came out this year. So I want to get a jump start on that and start watching a lot of that stuff. So hopefully, starting next week, you should start seeing some more reviews pop up, get some more content out there for you. Again, comment below, let me know what you think. Check out my other videos on my channel. Like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and we'll see you soon. Geek out.